this. There it is. Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, it's all there. Okay, aloha everyone. All that stuff about greetings that you do at the start of a stream. I am pull the game up so I am seeing that. Okay. Alright. I'm here for a little bit of time. See if I can finish off the well. I don't know if I'll put time after that, but I think I rewatched my video and I think I have an understanding of how I did what I did to make a 3JJ. What's happening? Okay, it's spam. Ignore that. Okay. So, well, here. Okay. So the thing that I was confused that I did was I had a jar with another jar in it. And that's basically all it was. By having a jar, like inside a jar, instead of having to use the jar to move the block or to, you know, move another jar along, you make it 2 layers deep, so one jar is used to move the block and the other is to create a new jar from the jar you just broke. So that way you still have an extra jar, so you can go deeper in now because you still have a jar left over from when you did stuff. So we're going to see how far this gets me now that I've discovered that aspect. So I want to make a jar always 2 jars deep. So there's one for the block, and that way I can put the block down, leave, make a new jar, and then pop out where I am, where I want to jump up with the jar. Again, this is all very, very neat. Alright. Okay, so do not put it there. Here. No steps. No jars and steps. So we do that. And then we do it again. Right? Not on the step. Alright. So this... Do I need to make a new clarification for these things? Or is this just my new 2.0 2J? I guess this is all 2.0 stuff. I don't think there's a need to like rework my writing thing. I'm just doing extra thing. Does the extra thing get any better if I use more jars? Like, let's say I took this... and did an extra thing. Does that do something? Oh. We'll wait and see, I guess. Otherwise, let's make a second one of these. Then we hop inside the jar with the jar. So we have our 2.0 2 Big J jumping into a 2.0 2 Big J. And right now we're just doing an extra one just to see if there's any extra benefit. If there's not, we'll just stick to two iterations. Okay. Magic time. What happens? Okay. So we've got two super duper J things. So we hop inside. Okay. Okay, just go as deep as we can for now. How deep did I make this? What is happening? Didn't I only do 4? Did I miscount? Okay. Block is okay on step. Block is okay on step. Alright, so we make a new one. Now we're up here. And this is still a... Did I just solve this just like that? Can I just do this forever? Well, I can use this to move the block up. The block is up there. I think we're getting sort of a limited success, if I'm understanding this right. Well, it's not a perfect solution. I can't jump inside this. Yeah, because there's no... Yeah, it's out. Yeah, this means I can take the jar though, right? Ooh! Hang on a sec. So now I jump inside this one. Ooh! Ooh! Alright. So this is a 4 jar. So I can hop in here and use it to move the block up to stage 4? Yeah, this is the part where things are gonna have to get written down, ain't it? But I also need to, like, I'm not done experimenting yet. So let's leave that jar just sitting there for now. And figure out what other crazy things I can do in the meantime. And of course I can do a whole bunch of stuff, right? We're just gonna make a whole lot of these. And do more experimenting. And of course I can jump inside the jar with the Forge J to just skip right to that level. If and when that is useful? Interesting. This is just very interesting. One more time, and then we'll hop inside and see how I can mess around with things. Okay. I need to make another one, right? I have to do it again. Here for a sec. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of text. Let's try it. Wait, do I bring this jar into the jar? Is that helpful? Gosh dang it, all this experimenting. Do I keep going? Okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that. So this is only good for moving the block. I think I'm coming to a realization. Like, so this doesn't have a jar in it anymore, right? In fact, it's like almost a little J without a number. I can still use it to move the block upstairs, right? Okay, so this is the important jar. So now I can hop in here. Huzzah! Okay, we have little J's, which are literally empty rooms. It's awesome. Okay. So I can hop inside this jar and still go a step higher. Outside, I also still have like a 4 little J, right? Which means it would just put the block on this level. So if I like make a jar of this room, then like could go inside the other jar, did my business and move it up here, and then went back in this jar, I would then be able to move this jar up again a final time. And I'm trying to recall what my end goal for this, which it's something along the lines of I need a jar that still has the capability of making a jar inside of it. Alright. To get to the key? But does it have to have a jar inside of it that also... Oh man. Okay, it's a thought has come to my brain. If I just make like infinite jars inside jars, we don't even have to worry about counting it. We don't have to worry about running out. We just have so many jars, so that I can always go deeper into a jar, pull out the block on the step I'm currently at, way up above, to move stuff upwards. So like in theory, I can, if I pull this block out of this room, then I'm not left with the block and no more jars. If I were to go deeper into this jar, And like, do keep doing the whole rigmarole, get the same setup again, then move the block. When I come back to the jar, that has the jar up top, and make my make the new jar, I will have a jar and a block again, and I can go another step higher. So it feels like if I just make enough jars within jars, so that I'll basically never run out, I can always go deep enough that I'll be able to move the block up without having to waste any jars. And like, because I need to, the whole thing is I need to conserve like a jar for the key and stuff. So the jar, I need a jar to get the block to the key. And I also need a jar to then get the block out afterwards. There has to be a jar left over. And then it's like no, there's, it has to already be there. I can't bring a jar to the block because I don't have a block anymore. Of course, it's as simple as jumping inside the jar with the block, putting it down on the ground, leaving, and then having the key be up top. So if I can get, I need to get the block to the key, and I need to get a jar to the key. Because then I just go, I put the key out of there, so and the key can go straight down. I jump inside the jar with the block, set it down, leave, and then I just keep leaving until I'm completely out. Yeah. So can I, like, again, go deeper into this jar? But this isn't a double jar. Ah, if I don't have two jars, going deeper doesn't mean anything anymore. Yeah, I can take the jar out, and then the old jar breaks. I can make a new jar, but then nothing has happened. Wonder if I should have just taken what I had and run. Yeah, so ideally I want to get a jar up here. And then I can get the block up here. Using a different jar maybe or something, I don't know. And then we have it solved. How many of these have I got? Of course, it's not going to accomplish anything yet. I think I'm at the... Alright. So, this is going to be very, very, very messy. I forgot it's just plain started up there. Silly, silly game. Alright. What's better then? Because I can get into a jar and have it have 2 jars. Or I can just go like infinitely deep as I was doing before. Gosh dang it. It doesn't get easier, does it? think having the double jar only works the first time anyways. Because think about it. For a second jar to do anything, I need the block at the bottom. Yeah, that is exactly true. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm bringing a big J into a big J. It's still okay. How do I decide when this is enough? How many times am I going to be doing this? Oh Lord! I'm not even counting. I have no idea how many times I've done this. Okay, we're doing just 2 more times, and hopefully that's enough. Okay, last one. Alright, we have Mega 2J or something, whatever this is. Blasted jar. Okay. I'm gonna do these using the left thing to kind of indicate that they're different. Only gotta solve it once, right? Here's a puzzle where, like, seeing the number of, like, knowing what the minimal amount of room transitions is would be a mess. I suppose speedrunners have done it and figured out what the minimal amount of movement is and still mess it up apparently. Despite all the extra practice. Well, I'd better do something useful for this, for the amount of time I'm spending putting these jars down. Fascinating. We have big J, little J, and no J, basically. Even the no J's are useful. You can still grab the block using them. here's the second question. Do I basically need to make progress as I'm going deeper in, so that I have points at which I will be coming out up above? Or do I go to the end or the bottom of the jar first? It has to be like doing it as I'm going down, right? So that I have points at which I return to an upward position, so that I can take advantage of the work I did in the lower areas. Otherwise there'd be no need to make it even bother making it this deep. What a mess I am making. We're doing this 3 more times. Then we're gonna do something with these jars. Hey gosh, I'm gonna have to write things down. Was that the last time? I think, whatever, this is now the last time. I can't even remember what I just did. Alright. You got Super 2J, and Mega 2J. Or something. Alright. We're making a new box. This is literally throwaway list. Because it's useless as soon as I'm done with this. Okay. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is we're bringing in 2J and Super into 2J Mega. Okay, this is the only time. Alright, so this is our Super J Mega. Of course, it doesn't matter anymore. Both these jars go incredibly deep. Alright, this is the new one at any rate, though. But the one I brought... No, they're basically identical. They do the same thing, right? They both have a jar in level 2. That has a jar in level 2, which has a jar in level 2, which has a jar in level 2, which has a jar in level 2. It just goes forever deep. Boy, do I not know what I'm doing! What a feeling. I mean, in theory, I could be bringing in like a one that goes to level 3. Wouldn't that be more useful? I don't know. We just gotta do what we can now. I start going down the barrel here. Man, do I not know what I'm doing. I suppose I haven't been counting. But it doesn't matter because nothing goes up yet. did that a whole bunch. We're gonna go up now. And we go one deeper. Pull this out. It is now up here. Okay. We just have a J now. This is a J in my hands. Okay, this is the J. This is literally just for moving the block. This is our nice handy jar that goes very, very deep. Now do I make a jar of this? Move the block up, jump back inside the jar. I can't make a new jar if I jump back inside. Do I just work with what I've got? I don't know what I'm doing. If I make a thing, I will peer out of the jar. I jumped up high. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Yeah, that did nothing. That was bad. Okay. Let's just see how far this goes. Huh? Did I have a jar here and I was supposed to do the jar thing? I did. I screwed up. Yeah, I really screwed up pretty badly. Oh boy. Can I just restart now? Yeah, screw this. Alright, we're not gonna do infinite anymore. We're going to keep it simple. How many steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to limit it to 5 steps. So do this 5 times. Okay, that's 1. Two. 3. 4. And 5. I think that's 3. Or 5. So all that does is move. Now this is a 3 little j. I did that really weird. I wasn't. What on earth did I just. Here, I can. Just grab this. Okay. One of these should have 2, right? One of them, right? Where's the one that had 2 jars? How on earth did I wind up here? I had 2! Okay, I need to finagle with having what I do when I have 2 jars before I do much else. We're gonna do 3 of these. So do I go to the bottom? Or do I try and use one of these jars to like uplift the other one? Take this inside there. Then I'll be at the bottom with it, where it's not very useful. doesn't work now. Am I supposed to just retreat when I get to this point? If I make... This is a 4J. What if I jump into a 4J with a 4J? This is lost at this point. Yeah. Okay. And there's still also I made a 3 double J? There's so many options! And I don't know what yields best results. Alright, let's try and only do this 3 times. Yeah, so this is basically our 3 double J. Is this better? I think this is better than a 4J, right? Because that means I can take both these jars up. But then I can't make a thing. I cut my losses now? Do I move these up? I could go into this jar and move the block up. Or I can wait. I feel like waiting's better, right? I think I wait. So this is our J. Yeah, so that jar is a J. This jar is a 2J, right? Too many options. So what if I bring a 3J into a 2J? Yeah. Just gotta experiment. And what do I do with this? So this... Right now I've got... This is a 3J with a 3JJ. Three J. Okay, this is a 3J with a 3JJ at the bottom of it. This is like not a good thing. Can I get like a jar up there? Grief. Oh. So messy. Okay. doesn't go up higher. Alright, so this is just a 3J type deal. There's nothing in that jar. And what I want is the jar in this scenario. That's a 3 little j, right? Or something. The only job of this is to get the block up higher. Actually, is that a 4J? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a 4J. Its only purpose is to get it to level 4. Okay. This is gonna be a long one. I don't get to find out whether I'm doing something wrong until like very, very late. I don't need to go crazy with this one because I'm just trying to move the block up. One more. I don't even know if this is something I want right now. I really don't. I think I should just destroy it. That's not anything important. Yeah. Make a new one if I want to make a new one. Alright. think I can make a jar, right? No, I can't. Is it one of these is it because the one I want is at the bottom? I feel like this is gonna screw me up. Okay, here's the one. Yeah, this is all screwed up. Did I? Wait, did I? No, it's not gonna work right. I can't get the block up there and have a jar. Oh, wait a minute. It's not quite what I was thinking. I don't just get the block there. I get a jar and then I have to bring the jar to the block. So like I really need two of these, don't I? I need one jar to get the block up here. It can literally just be a regular jar. And then I need another jar to get the thing out. Yeah, just getting the key, the jar to the key. Is only good for getting the block there, yeah. Can it just be two jars? Like, just jars. Nothing in them even. Basically, yeah. It only matters that they're jars, not that they have anything in them. Once they get to the key spot. Well, I can preserve this at least. This is my 3. 1, 2, 3. No, this is my 4. Yeah, so all this jar does is put an object on level 4. Or get the block to level 4. Yeah, it doesn't do anything else. The jar I bring it inside needs to basically already have stuff on level 4. Okay, thinking. So basically, let's figure out the specific ways we can make things go up. So we have a J. J bringing. Well, the problem is we want to keep the J's, right? Yeah, we want to have. We just need the. If we use a J, we don't have a jar to bring to the end. We need to bring a jar to the end. Either way, we're writing stuff that make things go up. So J makes a block go up. We can use a number J by bringing it into another J. So that can be a one-use move the jar up a level. Then we can have the block's starting position. So outside of the jars, we can get the block up a certain height. Well, basically, we can get the block up any height because I've just shown that I can get it up to 5 at this point, right? Yeah, I can have the block start on any level up to 5 at this point because I've done stuff that has brought it up that high. So the current idea is I want 2 jars to make it up to 6. It's a 6, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 is where the key is. So how many things can I move something up? Yeah, let's just focus on moving things up. We'll worry about the jars in a second. The jars for the keys, I'm trying to say. So I can make like a 3JJ, right? Where I have 2 jars. One is likely a regular J, and then another is like a 2J. Is that what it usually turns into? It's usually a 2J, which has a jar inside it, which allows me to move the jar and pull a jar back out and get a regular J, right? Alright, so I have a J, I have like 2J. It's all that matter. It's all that matters is that it's a number J, right? Yeah. It allows me to move the block up and get. Does it allow me to move the block up? No, it only goes as high as is already as the block that's already the jar that's inside the jar. Okay. So what I really want is I basically want a setup where I can get the. I really want like a 3J. If I have a 3J, I have written down like 3JJ, right? Yeah. But that's is that a 3J and a J, or is that I feel like it's a 2J and a J is what I've been calling the 3JJ. If I could somehow get a 3J plus a J as like my starting spot. Well, does that matter? Hang on. I want this to go up. Basically, I can hop inside. I can make the starting. I can change the starting position of the block to level 3. I can instantly move the jar up, both jars up. Can I make a 4J? And then get that jar into a 3JJ. If I have a 4J, I can use the 4J to move the block and then wind up with 2 J's. Not to be confused with a 2J. 2 lowercase J's. So 1 J and another J. Gosh dang it. On level 4. And then at the bottom, I brought in a 5J? Yeah. It's a 5J. Maybe. Maybe I can pull in a 5J. Don't know if I can make a 5J yet. Either way, if I can bring in a 5J, bring the block all the way down to the jar, jump inside. Well, don't even have to move the block. You just jump inside the jar. I jump inside the jar on the 5th level. I then pull the block out. It's up there. Wait, hang on. How many J's do I have? I don't even know if I can make a 5J. I think I can make a 4J? What was... Okay. I want a 4J. Or a 3J. I need something better than a 2J, right? No, that's the starting position. I want a 4J. Okay. So starting position, I think, is the 3 double J. I bring... The block is starting at 3J... well, just at level 3. I can instantly jump the 2 jars up. that's... Let's just, for now, say I brought in a 4J. So I jump inside the 4J, move the block up to level 4. We now have... But I have to use that earlier, right? Alright, let's keep going. We'll, if I wait for the mistake to happen, and then I can try and correct it. So now the block is up there on level 4. I can move the 2 jars up again. I can then jump inside just the regular J, pull the block up to level 5, and then I have 1 jar to go to level 6. Problem. The problem with doing it like that, is that I only have 1 jar, and I need 2. Another thing I've thought of is if I can get 1 jar up to the top, and I don't drop it down where the key is, I just leave it on top of the pillar. The final pillar. So that way I still have access to the jar. Well, actually, I can just drop it with the key. If I have the ability to make a jar, with the jar, basically, if I can make a jar 6, where the jar is by the key, and I make a jar of it. If I can do that, if I can make 2 6Js, I'm done. I've solved it. I use 1 6J to move the block to the key, and I use the other 6J to move the block out of where the key is. And I've got a key. Okay. So that's one scenario. I don't know, because like that means I can't. Hold on. I can't possibly have that occur though, because I'm working under the impression of a 3JJ as like the starting position. That means there are no there's no ability to make a new jar. I can't have 3 jars inside the jar. I can have the initial one I brought in when I jump in the chest, another jar from when I jump inside the jar, and the 3rd jar that I bring into the double jar. That means they're all used up. That line of logic doesn't make sense currently. So, in theory, what I would be happy with is if I could like get a 4J and like a jar on level 3, so that I jump inside the 4J jar, and this is like capital J, so that I can get the block up to level 4 and come out of the jar with a new jar, which at that point will just be a J probably. Then I have the 5J or something that I brought into the jar. I use that to move the block up. And then I have 2 J's. And 2 J's is okay. I use 1 for the key and 1 for the block. Then it's solved. I don't have to make a second 6J. Which I don't think is... I don't think I can make a 6J because I want 3 jars in here. So this comes down to, at least for now, can I make a 4J? If I can make a 4J, Plus just a regular jar. And then bring in... It also means I need to figure out if I make a 5J, I suppose. Yeah. But no, it's a 5 little j. I can definitely do that, right? So a 4 capital J, a plus a regular J on level 3. And then I bring in a 5 little j into the jar. So that will be a solution if I can pull that off. Now I have to mess around with stuff. So the logic of making a 4J that means I need to make a... Basically, it has to have a 4 little j inside of it. So I have to make a 4 little j. Then make a 4j. Then like jump... I have to like jump back inside the chest with the 4j? Okay, is it as simple as like making a 4J jar, jumping inside the chest, with that jar with? Is it as simple as that? Can I turn? Oh my god! The revelation. It's the revelation, people! I think I can turn little J's into big J's. Right? All I have to do is... Hang on. Let me check this. My thought process. If I have a little... Gosh, screw it. We're doing it now. Alright. Make something. I need to make something. Isn't this like a 4J up here? It's a 4 little j. I think this is a 4 little j. If I do this, make a jar. Do that. Well, for now, let's prove I can move this somewhere. Okay, so this is, let's pretend that this is I don't know, this is on, so I made it's a 4 little j, right? So let's pretend this jar is sitting on level 4. We got the block to level 3 and we managed to put this 1 step higher. So now I jump inside it. Now it doesn't matter that this is like sitting on ground level, because I can jump inside of this. Go to level 4. Boom! And then, the best part is I can still make a new jar. I can turn little J's into big J's! Oh my god! As long as if I have the chest, I can do that. I have to do it outside, but anytime I make a new J, I can turn it into a big J. That is explosive! Right? Or did I do something else? I can't even tell if I actually proved what I say I proved. But that was a jar on level 4. And like it was gone. It's gone once I use it. But I was able to turn it into a 4J. I could take the... It's actually not quite a 4J, is it? It's just a jar that I can jump into and be reused. It's something else. I think it's something else. I think all I've proved is that I can make I can make like lowercase j's into something I can reuse. So I can both use it to move the block and still get a jar. It's just I think I've just made an improved little j. Number j? Number j? Number little j? Is this a better version of that? Is it even a number? How does this actually work? Okay, I think the way this is something else is that it's not... It really is just a little j without a number. And that... No, but a J lets you move the block up to where it is. What did I make? What can I call what I made? Does it matter? Hang on. It's just a jar. This might be how I get, because before I've been able to make a 2 little j and then a regular j to make a 3 double j. This might be how I get a 3j up to this. How I might be able how I might be able to make like a 3j and plus j scenario, since I can reuse the jar to move the block up while preserving a jar. Maybe. Oh. Okay. Either way, I think I proved I made something new. So now the question is, I think I need to see if I can make a superior 3 double J now with my new knowledge. Whatever. Let's make another one. Okay. And make another thing. Just do 3, just do 3. Yeah, this is number 3. What I want is thing. If I jump inside this jar, thinking. Are you kidding me? I guess I just grab this and leave real quick. Alright. Saved. Alright. Thinking about how to utilize this. Make a jar that can be reused. Can I make just a simple? I mean, what I'm holding is a 2J, right? 2 capital J. Allows me to move up there. Make it 3 little J. So this is... Is that just a J? I jump in there, there's no jar in it, correct? I don't believe there's a jar in it, and there's no way to make a new jar. So that would be like 3 little J, right? Or no, it's just a J. Okay, am I making a J into a numbered J? Is that what I'm doing? Okay. So this is a... This is officially a 3 big J, right? Is it? I'm confused again by what I'm making. So if I take this, So if I take that jar, what did I even make? What does it do? I'm so confused. Is it just a 3 little j that spits out a j? Is that all it does? I can take that in, get it. Is it useful? Oh my god. Oh, it feels like it's such a boon that I figured this thing out, but I can't even explain what it is, what it does, and how I made. Well, I guess I can explain how I made it. Ah. I mean, I can have the block starting there. If I have the block starting there, I mean, the next thing to do is to get another jar in there, right? Yes, and then I can make a like double J scenario, right? I have to bring in a jar using the same principle. And then bring that up there too. Right? And then I have 2 jars up on level 3. That I can hop into once to move the block up to level 3 without losing access to the jar. It's not quite what I want, right? I would love like a 4 jar. Because that is inherently useful. Can I make a 4J thing? All I have to do to get a 4J is to get a thing there, and then I can do the chess thing again to make it into a 4J. So I just have to get a jar on level 4, right? So I bring a jar inside, I get it up there using the same system. Then I have a 4J. I have a jar on level 4. Okay, and then I can turn that into a thing. And then bring that to make a 3J. Alright, I think we're at experimentation time again. Because I need to figure out how I can make this do more things. I assume this is like a 2 thing. So I can just use this right now. Let me just double check. Where's the block? It's on level 2. It's gonna have to come down anyways. So confused on this whole thing. What if I make another one of these things? Is that better? I mean, is it 2 good enough? I feel like the 2's good enough. Something I've realized is that like a 3J can do everything a 2J does, basically. So like if I just make the 3 thing, it's okay. I don't know that I actually need it though. Let's just do the thing. So I jump inside here, right? I jump inside this now? Ah, if it's a 3J, that means I get to preserve that. Ah. Maybe. Might actually need to do as I said. Let's try this first, though. Okay, so this is just a J. Alright, so this is just a J right now. So I don't even have to like jump inside this jar, I can leave it alone. Or I can have 2 of these jars. I can have 2 regular J's. Is that useful? Actually, I use 1 J to go 1 step higher. I can use, yes, alright. So this is a regular J, this is a 3J. Let's jump inside this. What happened? This isn't what I signed up for. That was just a J. There's no jar in it at all. Either way, I'm seeing that I'm creating a 4 little J. Okay, remind myself how this works. So I jump inside this. Oh, yeah. So I jump inside this. allows me to move the block, and then this allows me to make a jar wherever I was. Except it's not going to be able to do that anymore. So in theory, I should take this out and go back into a chest. So this is a jar on level 4, regular J. A regular J on level 4. Let's call it that from now on. I like that. It's way less confusing. So this is that. I could make a jar of this, but I don't think that serves any purpose because this is just sitting on the floor. And I can't make a new thing. So the better thing to do would be to go inside the chest again. Put this down. And then have a new jar. And that is a 4 little j, right? Should I be calling these 4 reusable j's? Either way, it's a better, it's a really nice looking jar. So I can jump inside that jar, move a block up to level 4, and still walk out of the jar with the jar. Just a regular jar. Is this any of the things I wanted? Hey, I wanted a jar that was a level 3. No, hang on. This was a jar on a J on level 3 is what I wrote down. Is this a superior thing? It's basically a 4 regular J? For reusable J? Not sure what I've been referring these to. I mean, it did. I think what I have written is that I want the J to be sitting on level 3. And I want to go into the jar and have just a 5J. That one, it doesn't matter if it's a reusable J. So, hey, can I do what I just did? And make a new jar? Do I just keep getting to do this? I mean, it's reusable, right? So, currently, I have a jar on level 4 and the ability to make a new jar. So if I put the block on level 4, can't I just bump it up to level 5? Hang on. So it's all it is a regular J. I can't make a new jar if I jump inside of it. That mean it's used up as much as it's gonna be? Ugh. I feel like I can probably just. I have no idea whether I'm going to sell this today at this point, but I can probably come up with a nice little stream title. I'm upgrading my jars. That's what it feels like I'm doing. I'm upgrading my jars. So again, I can jump inside this jar, move the block up to level 4, and get a new jar. So essentially, I should do the process, except Yes. Try and make a new jar and bring this into that? Because I can jump inside, I can bring this inside of a jar. That I can do. If I can bring a new jar and then make a jar of that at level 5. Kai. Think I've got a sort of plan. Let's start crafting new jars. Such a long process this is. Good grief. Alright. Alright. That'll do 3. Cut. Whoa! 2. 3. Again, if I decide, I feel like I could be able to be getting away with 2 on these things, but whatever. Like, before I was like crisscrossing the jars to like deepen my deepness, but at this point I'm literally trying very hard not to jump inside one of the jars. So I'm just using the same jar over and over. Hi. So the plan here. Do I need to make like a 3 reusable J now? Because the idea is... Oh god, this is so crazy. Oh, trying to make a 5J. Trying to make a 5J. Oh, honestly, if I can do that, I might just call it a day. And leave the figuring out of other stuff for later. Oh, good grief. Just make something for now, and I can redo it if I wanted to do something else. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I can stop going. I can just stay too deep, go too deep now. I have focus on what I'm doing with these jars nowadays. So I can hop inside this jar, get the block up here, put this and then turn that into a thing? Because I just do that? I think that's how that works, right? It's gotta be with the original chest though, right? Because I want to be able to make the thing. What is my goal again? I'm trying to utilize the 4J I made for... It's a 4 upgrade... 4 reusable? Yeah, it's a 4 reusable into a 5 reusable. To do that, I need to take the 4 reusable and bring it inside of a jar. That's what needs to happen right now. Okay. So that I have to bring it inside. And this is like of the original chest then, right? Alright, sorry about that. It was clearing my throat and stuff. Really want that 5 reusable J. No, hang on. It's not a 5 reusable. I really need to change the way I write these things. All I need is a 5J. It doesn't have to be reusable. That means getting to level 5 while still having the ability to create a jar with a jar. Just regular old jar. So, this I can use twice, right? I can hop inside this and bring this up to level 3. Then I get a regular jar. Then I can use one of the 2 jars to get another jar. And then is that slow? Hang on. Count. So these are both regular jars. I think I just figured out how to make a 5J reusable with just 2 J's. Just regular 2 J's. This is a mess. What a mess. Unbelievable. I made a 4 double J just now. Is 4 double J on my list of things? It's basically the same thing as a 5J. Alright, well, here's our 5J. Can I bring... And it's like I can turn it into a 5 reusable J. Does that mean if I get 2 5 reusable J's? That's right, I have to take it up to where I'm using it though. Right? Yeah, I still have to bring it up. Right? That's... All reusable means is that I can take a jar out of it. That's all that means. I think. Alright, what the heck did I make? This is a 5 reusable J, right? At least I can turn it into one. Well, at the very least, that's one of the things signed off that I would need to make. I've got a 5 reusable J. Doesn't even need to be reusable, it just needs to have the 5J part. So I can move the block up to the 5th level. So now I want to get like a 4J? And this is like big 4J, right? Like I go into the chest. What about a 4 double J? Of course, that's basically a 5J, right? So I can bring... Let's think of it this way. I can bring... Ah, but that's the catch. I really want to... Hang on. Wait, how does this work again? Wait, a 4 double J. Is that just straight up brilliant? So I take... Alright, so we go through the process and we make this... Complete this 5J. It's 5J reusable. Because why not? I, seconds ago, had a 4 double J, right? So that means 2 separate jars, which is what I desire. I then bring the 5J into the 4 double J with the block starting on level 4. So I pop, it suddenly upgrades into like a 5 double J. Let's see, did I just solve this? Alright, I can stay there for now. And I will make this reusable even though that's not necessary. Just a good practice to get into, I imagine. Alright, that's our 5 reusable. Is that supposed to be a 4 reusable up there? Ha! That lets me put the block straight onto level 4 at the start. So, that step is already done. I now need to make the 4 double J again. How do I do that? I just did it. How do I do it again? I did this with just 2 J's, right? How do I do? I didn't use anything special, right? I just made two J's and then just got up to level 5. How did I do this? Alright. Fingled wizardry. Alright. So that's 1. We'll even be cheeky and we'll just do 2. Alright. More wizardry, let's make another one. How did I do that? Alright. Why is there a 3rd jar in there? I don't know how I do these. Apparently. Okay, so this is a J. So J. Alright, and then I use this. Shoot, I do need to do 3 layers deep. Dang it. Alright. Well, I guess it's a good thing I've been doing that in the past. Alright. Well, I've learned that 3 is a good number. I don't know if it's the minimal, but it's what I'm doing from now on. Because that just cost me time. Unless I miscounted how many times I did it? I don't know. That's 1. Two. And 3. Now I won't risk messing up. Okay, that's the jar. This is the 2J. Oops. Well, okay, I screwed up just then. But that's why we got this. It's not enough now. I screwed up! Oh my god, I screwed up anyways. Hey, remember all of the stuff about implementing your solution once you know what it is? It's so hard! That's the whole point of why I did the 3rd. Because I need to jump into 3. Alright, here we go again. Yeah. Because I have to then take the jar and go up this to level 3 before I can actually jump into it. So there's a 3rd step rather than just jump inside, and then move the block, make a new jar. It's move the jar. There's a 3rd step. 3rd step. Alright. Alright. Okay. This is our happy jar. This is a jar which we need to move. And jump up here. Okay, move this jar. Just be safe. Alright, that's enough. Okay, it's up here. Okay, this is extra. we have 2 regular J's. We have our 4 double J, we have our 5J, and we have our 4J reusable to actually get the block up there. You're 4J, right? Which one's 4J? Is this 5J? I think I just left the 4J where it was, right? Oh, we're about to find out. Alright, how does this work? I jump inside. Yes, perfect. This is 4J. That's what I wanted to happen. Okay, leave that there. Alright. Sure. Have a jar, which I don't care about. It's literally just a jar. So this is the 5J. We take the 5J, we go into the 4 double J. Got it. Okay, regular jar. Other regular jar. Yeah. Yeah, I can start moving it now. Okay. Jump in here. That's okay. Jump in here. Right here. Cut. Okay, that's unimportant. Gotta be just extra careful about this. Alright, do not want to accidentally drop something. Alright, we're okay. Okay, it's okay. I can jump back out. I don't even know if that's... Yeah, that is going to be the correct grab eventually. It's okay. Just don't land in the jar. Okay. Okay. Alright. I jump inside one of the jars. I grab the block. I use that to take the key out. Then I jump into the jar with the block. Okay. Good enough. Okay, jump into the jar with the block. And leave it right there. We leave! I need the block. Get rid of the regular junk. Well done. Ah, that's a long stream for one puzzle. Yeah, that was 2.5, and that's not even counting all the freaking extra work I did earlier. Streams. Oh. I think that is 100% all we're doing today. I am not doing anything else. 3 more freaking chests. Haven't even looked at Ellie yet. Looked a little downhill. Looked at elevator. Discovered things not to do. I think that's where I'm sitting at with elevator. Things not to do. Have at least a potential solution worked out. Nobody had implemented yet. All this is fine. I can't remember downhill right now. I don't want to think about it right now. In a sense, I've spent more time in elevator. But I feel like I'm way closer to figuring out downhill than elevator. Elevator is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Persevered and I got there. I don't know, it was like literally just upgrade your jars into better jars. And it's like, it's weird because like, I mean, I could have literally done it with like two four JJs, right? Would I have had an extra jar then? I mean, it doesn't matter, but like, and just I didn't have to do that with anything stuff. Did I even really use any of the reusable jars? Was that useful? Was that important? I don't think so. I literally just took 2 J's and just made a 5 jar and a 4 double J. And then, you know, I literally had a 4J lying around. It's reusable, but it doesn't need to be reusable at that point. I don't think I used reusable jars at all. Well, I did stuff today. Should be proud of that. It feels so good to be like, air quotes, halfway done with day out. Elevator. It's just elevator. It's got a freaking diamond in it too. Oh god. Alright. I think I've had my fill. I don't know. Anyone want? I'm streaming Starbound tomorrow. That's probably irrelevant to be saying right now. Because, like, by the time this is on YouTube, the stream will have happened. Unless someone is, like, going through Twitch and watching it. I don't know. Starbound tomorrow, though. Almost done with that, too. I shouldn't say 2. Recursed isn't really... Oh, it's not that close to being done. Not when these puzzles take days of streams to get through. Oh, that's enough now. Alright. I'm gonna go take a nap or something. Have a nice day.